What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk to you about measuring your wealth in ounces as opposed to dollars. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also make sure to subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive silver content. Link in the description. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, we got t-shirts and hoodies, a bunch of gear that's raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, including the brand new DYDSS military tee, available in 4 different colors and only available for about a week and a half. So any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. But today I wanted to talk about something a little bit different. And the reason for that is because if any of you watching right now saw the video that I posted a couple of days ago, you'll know that I was talking about how the average American has less than $500 in savings, so I wanted to film a video talking about and showing how simple it is to acquire and obtain $500 worth of silver. And in the video, I said that I don't like using the term $500 worth of silver because I don't like to measure my wealth in dollars. I like to measure my wealth in ounces. The reason that I worded it the way that I did was because it was mostly a video designed for somebody who doesn't know a whole lot about silver. And if somebody clicked on my video to learn and they know little to nothing about silver, and I went all full silver stacker on them, it'd be like talking in a different language. They wouldn't understand it. So I wanted it to be interpreted the right way. And I wanted to make this video because I wanted to follow up and maybe tackle some of the points that I made in the video, more specifically talking about why I don't like to measure my wealth in dollars but ounces instead. And also because I got a comment on the video asking me what I meant by that and why I measure my wealth the way that I do. So that's what I'm going to do in today's video. And I'd also like to encourage everyone watching right now, if you have any questions for me, head on down to the comments and ask away. I'd be more than happy to film a video dedicated to you and answering your questions. But anyway, in regards to silver, sitting here in front of me, I have a little bit of silver, not a whole lot, 10-ounce bar, a tube of 20 eagles, and then a eagle over here. This is the one that I carry with me. So 10 plus 20 plus 1, 31 ounces of silver sitting here in front of me. And you could very easily, well, depending on the spot price, you could be like, oh, that's blah, blah, blah dollars worth of silver. You could look at it that way. It's actually about close to $450, give or take, worth of silver at today's spot price. But I don't like to word it that way. I don't like to say, oh, this is $450 worth of silver. I like to say, this is 31 ounces of silver. Now, the reason I do this is because I was taught a couple years before I even started stacking silver that that's not the way to do it. I was introduced to silver about maybe 3 years before I actually got started stacking. I'll run through this very, very quickly because I know I've told this story before, but long story short, a couple friends and I, we started a business together, and I invited one of my friends who lives the next state over, got in connection with him, and I said, hey, we started a business. If you want to, next time you're in New Jersey, if you want to stop by and check out what we have going on. So he came by, ended up telling me that he's been stacking silver the last couple of years, and I asked him, I was like, how much is all that worth? Because he told me he had, I don't know, let's just say 500 ounces. I don't remember how many ounces he had at the time. He was like, oh, I got 500 ounces, give or take. And I was like, oh, how much is that worth? And he was like, it's worth 500 ounces. I was like, well, what is that worth in dollars? And he was like, I don't know. I don't measure my wealth in dollars. I measure it in ounces. And I didn't fully understand what he meant at the time. And to be honest with you, I didn't even understand until maybe a couple months after I got started stacking myself. And I actually have a marker board that tells me every single time I get new silver in the mail, or if I go to a coin shop and pick up some silver, I update the marker board. I erase the number on there and I add 5, 10, 15 ounces, whatever I converted my dollars into. I'll update the marker board so I can keep track of how many ounces I have, because that's how I measure my wealth. I don't need a bank account tell me, like, oh, you got $5,317.45 in the bank. I have a marker board that tells me how many ounces I have in my different safes. So the reason I do this is because measuring your wealth in dollars, I mean, if you think about it, it's almost counterproductive to think that way, considering the dollar bill is depreciating in value every single day, and this is often referred to as a debt note. This is often referred to as debt. As I've mentioned in many of my videos in the past, I don't buy silver, I don't purchase silver, I don't spend money on silver. I convert my dollars into silver. I convert paper fiat currency into money. I convert debt into wealth. So how are you going to measure your wealth in debt? It doesn't exactly make sense. Not to mention, the dollar is depreciating in value every day. I mean, yeah, it says $1 on it, but what's the purchasing power really? Probably close to 50 cents. It doesn't really add up if you think about it. And plus, with spot price constantly fluctuating, whether it's by a couple cents or whether it be by $1 or $2 or $5, $6, $7, it's kind of sporadic. So if you measure your wealth in dollars, it's going to constantly be fluctuating, even if you're not adding any silver or gold to the stack. So that's one of the main reasons why I don't like to do it. But another reason is because this right here, yeah, it's they say it's $1. It says $1 on it, $1. But you know what else is $1? These 4 quarters. 4 quarters are $1. Each one is a quarter of $1. Except for these right here. I mean, yeah, they're quarters. Yes, face value, they are worth 25 cents. But each one is from 1964 or earlier, which means each individual quarter is 90% made up of silver. Which means, if you weigh them, the 4 of these right here would be worth about 12 bucks. $12. When they tell me it's worth one of these, $1. $12. Doesn't exactly make sense. It doesn't exactly add up. So that's one of the main reasons, or a few of the main reasons why I like to measure my wealth in ounces as opposed to dollars. I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below, if you're a silver stacker, how do you measure your wealth, and why do you think it's important to measure your wealth the way that you do, whether it be in ounces or whether it be in dollars? Let me know in the comment section down below. And once again, if anybody has any questions for me, please ask away in the comment section. I'd be more than happy to dedicate an entire video to you and answering your questions. So please, any and all comments, head on down to the comments and ask away. Maybe you're a new stacker and you want to know some facts and information. Maybe you're a longtime stacker and you just want to know my opinion on something. You can ask me a hypothetical question or this or that question. You can ask whatever you want, as long as it's about precious metals or prepping, in the comment section down below, and I do my best to answer it. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe for new videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also, make sure to subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel, which I have for a reason. I post exclusive content over there, so link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. We got t-shirts and hoodies, a bunch of gear that's raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. And of course we have the brand new DYDSS military tee, available in 4 different colors and available until the 4th of July. You have less than a week and a half to get your hands on one. They're being sold to help raise funds and awareness for Military with PTSD Inc., which is a non-profit organization actively working to help improve the lives of our veterans. Any and all merch can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. And once again, I want you guys to let me know in the comments, if you are a precious metal stacker, how do you measure your wealth? Do you measure it in ounces or do you measure it in dollars? Let me know in the comment section down below, and if you have any questions for me, ask away. I'll do my best to read and respond to every single comment, and if I can make a video answering your question, I will absolutely do so. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.